The National Summit Group has ended its two-day dialogue session with a call to government to take urgent actions to deal with the security challenge in the country. This was part of the issues contained in a communique released by the group at the end of the session.
Leading to violent and unprecedented collapse.
If the previous day's session got off to a perfect start, this one was hardly the case. It was punctuated by a series of arguments and occasional hot exchange.
The head of government, his cabinet members are all members of the legislature. They sit down there with them every day, dialoguing, negotiating, compromising, and carrying everybody along.
It all began when renowned constitutional lawyer Professor Ben Nwabeze interrupted Chief Falaye as he made the speech advocating the parliamentary system of government over the presidential one.
Today, we will go into the modalities. How do we get that? That is can't be careful. The minority preferences, the pros and cons between the presidential system and the parliamentary system. These are matters that will carry before the national government. Why are you repeating us?
Thank you, sir.
Please.
All right, sir.
But when Chief Falaye still pressed on with his speech, Professor Nwabeze walked out of the hall.
I said yesterday that for that reason, they are not qualified.
He later came back though after some members appealed and prevailed on him to do so. In between this mild drama, another elder statesman who did not like the way things were proceeding also voiced out.
The point of order I'm raising is this. From yesterday to today, we talked about the problems of Nigeria. We even itemized them. What we did yesterday and what we are doing today is a repetition of what has been going on since 1994, when we had the first all politicians summit.
At this point, the entire House agreed that a communique which had already been prepared following contributions from the previous day should be read out. That's exactly what happened.
The deteriorating state of insecurity, especially in recent times, calls for a more urgent action as it is capable of leading to violent and unprecedented collapse of the Nigerian state if not dealt with firmly and decisively. That the ultimate goal of the dialogue should be the convocation of a national conference of the constituent units of the country that should give birth to a truly people's constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria.
Even though the communique called for a national conference, it deliberately avoided using the word sovereign in describing the kind of conference it wants to see organized to discuss the future of the country. The idea behind this could be to get the government to accept and work with the communique. But the fact is that it could still be a challenge to get the National Assembly, which did not send any representation to the summit, to buy in.
We are going to ensure that even government embraces and owns this process. We are going to do that partly by not antagonizing government, not creating fears, such fears that were raised on this floor that we think elected representatives may have, that a national conference might be interfering with their tenures or might take away their responsibilities. This national conference will in no way compete with the National Assembly.
It's left to be seen if that would sway the country's lawmakers. Deji Badimosi, Channels Television News.